The latest Brawl Talk just came out, and I'm going to do something that I don't think anyone else is going to talk about for the next few weeks. I'm just going to monologue it. This is going to be a long video. It's going to be very controversial. There's a lot of numbers, but I played them nicely. And I want you guys to just hear me out. You can skip or whatever, play double speed, but hear me out. Okay. First of all, we got to talk about what was in the update. So there were two brawlers, both of which names I've forgotten, so I'll just put them up here with a photo, hopefully. They're actually both really cool, really interesting. Probably broken, especially the aquarium one. I'm concerned about that, but they both look amazing. We got teas of the ultra legendary 100th brawler. I mean, just a silhouette, but that's it. 2 game modes, which they don't look bad, but they're also just temporary game modes, really. Some brawler reworked and buffies, which for me is either going to make or break 2026 Brawl Stars. And let's just jump into it. So first of all, I wanted to talk about, if we didn't get buffies and we got level 12, what would that look like? So I went through some of the data, and when we're upgrading from like level 9 to 10, 10 to 11, there was an increase in coins by 1.5. So I think it's 3,800 coins. So that would be 4,200 coins from level 11 to 12. Power points is slightly less. It's it's more multiplied, but because it's less power points, it's going from like 3,800 to 6,134, give or take. So to get to level 11, you need 7,765 coins, 3,740 power points, and that's in total. To get to level 12, you would need 12,000 coins, 6,000 power points, which is a lot more, obviously. And this is excluding gadgets, gears, whatever. This is just the pure power up, and that's how much it looks like. And this, we're gonna put them in comparison now. So buffies are 1k coins, 2k power points each, which obviously are less, but because there's 3 buffies, it's 3k coins, 6k power points. And when we compare it, there's a difference of 1,200 coins and literally only 100 power points. In terms of getting level 12, we have level 12 in the game. It's just in buffies, but it's worse. It's level 12 on high, and I'm gonna get into that later. I'm getting that a little bit. So yeah, we roughly save 30% of our coins spending on buffies rather than level 12. But what does this look like in the grand scheme of progression in Brawl Stars? So for this, I was thinking, if I started the game on a fresh account, what would it look like if I played the game free to play with a Brawl Pass and with a Brawl Pass Plus? So I did some of the calculations. I looked into star drop percentage chance drops, how much they give, and I looked at the different reward tracks, and this is going to be, the star drops are old data because I'm not including the chaos drops, and the drop chances have changed since they didn't include like Kaze, the ultra legendary. But in terms of the Brawl Pass rewards, they're very up to date. They're the ones that were released recently, so there's a few discrepancies, but you can probably take this with a pinch of salt, as it's mostly correct. For a player starting the game, they have these objectives. So they have to unlock 100 brawlers, they have to max them all out to 11, and they have to probably at least unlock at least 1 gadget, 1 stop out, 1 hyper, and 2 gears. And now they need to unlock 3 buffies, as they can all be equipped at once. And you probably want to equip them. They're very broken as of what we've seen in the Brawl Talk. If we compare what is in all the Brawl Passes, so you can see, I'm not going to read them aloud, but the free pass gives a lot more. These are separate. So the Brawl Pass alone gives 9,500, but when you add them together, it's like 22,000, obviously. And then you can add all these 3 if you have Brawl Pass Plus. And every season, there's about 25 star drops, plus a free legendary drop in the free track, in the track road at the bottom. And these are the chances of getting like rare, super rares, epics, rare, super rares, epic, mythics, legendary, and I put a chaos drop, but I didn't really include in calculations. And over here, this is what you get at the end of the season. So once you've completed all 50, it's now 60 levels, you can get these rewards. And in the bracket is for the pro play when you buy the Brawl Pass, because obviously you get more Brawl Pass token things. I forgot what they're called. So you can basically get double the amount of star drops. Now, what does that look like? So you can see here, so from the seasonal, so you can get 13 rare drops, and they will give you an average of 272 coins, 1000 power points, 30 credits, 61 bling. Over here, you can get 136 coins. It's because you can get 6 rare drops, and there's like a 30% chance of coin, 30% power points, and then there's other ones like pins and whatever. The pins I didn't include in the bling. The basic bling drops, like 10 bling, that's what I've included here, and the percentage chances. For now, I'm just going to scroll through, but I've done all the maths because I'm then going to add them all together. So for every Brawl season, these are the average rewards you can expect. It says I have included keys, so it does include the keys. So summing the Brawl reward track from the free track. So basically, the Brawl Pass here includes what's in the Brawl Pass, and the free track Brawl Pass Plus includes the Brawl Pass itself, and the free track. So that's fine. And in the brackets here is how much the keys give. So the resource keys, the Brawler keys for when we get credits, and the Buffie keys for coins and power points. And I'm assuming that every resource key, it gives 2k gold or 2k power points, but I'm going to split it 1k gold, 1k power point. So that's where the 1 and 1 comes from. Credits. Because of one Brawler key, they give 1 epic Brawler. So I've just given it a basic rate of 1000 credits. I don't get in too far into credits because there's enough of them, and plus, if you get enough like legendary drops, you can just drop epic brawlers and whatnot. So that's completely fine. The main focus of this is coins and power points. So if you can see here, every season, so every month, you can get 70k as a free player, 6k power points as a free player. If you buy the Brawl Pass, 30k coins, 11 power points, 11,000 power points, 34k coins, and 15k power points. And these are the credits. These are the keys. I've included them here. I'm just saying how many keys you do get. And now if we look at times 12, so I've just done it approximately, you get about 200,000 coins, 70,000 power points, 360,000 coins, 130,000 power points, 400,000 coins, 180, well, almost 200,000 power points, and that's a year. Now, yeah, cool numbers, and they are really, to me, I thought they were brilliant. I thought this was really going to help progression, and I really thought if I started the game, I could get to max within like 3 years per se. As a free player, I meant, which is very ambitious. But let me show you. Let me show you why I was so far off. So, yeah, let's say I started a new account, no existing currency and whatever. To get one brawler to level 11 is 7,765 coins, 3,740 power points. There's also the 12k for gadget, star power, hyper, 2 gears, and now 3k and 6k coins, power points respectively for the 3 buffies. So how much is that in total for 100 brawlers? Well, you will need 22,765 coins, 9,374 power points. That's for one brawler. If you want all of this, if you want level 11, you want all the stuff like the gadgets, super, star power, hyper, 2 gears, and all 3 buffies, 22k coins, 10k power points. That's a lot. That's a lot, which is, it's crazy for one brawler. You're spending like 25k coins. I don't think I've even had 25k coins in my like coin purse at one time. So for one brawler, yeah. For 100 brawlers, that's 776,500 coins, 374,000 power points. Okay, that's not bad. So what are you saying, Cabs? Hang on. Sorry, I forgot to include all the abilities. I want you guys, just take a second. I want you to guess how much it's going to cost. Okay, you've had your second? I couldn't actually believe it when I did the maths. 2,300,000 coins, 1 million power points. We're going to go back to the Brawl Pass and look at how it's going to help progression. But that's a lot for now, isn't it? So let's have a look. So let's just refresh ourselves on the Brawl Pass rewards. 204,000 coins with 3 free. Like, these are the stuff, sorry, can't talk. And these are the percentage goals. So as a free player, level 11, we're like 25% of the way there. This is every year, by the way. 25% the way there. So it's like 4 years when we get there. We're 20% power points for level 11. And then it's 9% and 8% to max it out with everything. And then here's the basic Brawl Pass and the plus Brawl Pass. Like, they're not bad numbers, but for a free to play player, like that's crazy. Getting to level 11 is one thing. Trying to max out, getting all the gadgets, star powers, sorry, not all of them, but just 1 star power, 1 gadget, hyper, 2 gears. We're looking almost 7 years here, 7 to 10 years in duration. So now let's look at how long it would take roughly in duration. So for a plus player to get to level 11, it would take 2 years on coins, 2 years on power points, 5 years on coins, 5 years on power points to max it out. And that's if you buy the Brawl Pass every single month, every single season for all the rewards, starting as a fresh player. Okay, now on the pass, so 2 years, 3 years on power points, so 3 years roughly, 7 years on coins and power points. So if you wanna invite a friend on Brawl Stars and you want them to like be your scrim buddy in like 2 years, think again. Okay, let me show you. For the free pass to get to level 11, 5 years. Okay, Gaps, that's okay. So surely it's like 8 years. So 7 or 8 years to max out. Nope, it's 13. Sorry, it's 13 years. That's what? Let's just say 12 years to max out your account. That's insane. Am I the only one? Okay, like, obviously I'm looking at it from a fresh player, but I even looked at my account and I did some of the maths, and I would need to buy, if I did buy Brawl Pass, I would need to buy a year and a half's worth because of the new Buffies update. It would have been just 3 Brawl Passes and I'm done. But like, going back to 12 years, by the time you've done, there's going to be like 200 new brawlers. Like, you're finished. Oh yeah, and the price of pay fees. So obviously free, you get nothing. Well, you're paying nothing because it's free. But by the time you max out all your brawlers to level 11, which is about 13 years, approximately another 75 brawlers have been released within 5 years. So 5 years is trying to get level 11, and that increases to 150 new brawlers when you're fully maxed. If we're taking the average in the most recent update, so in fact it's not even that. I've literally taken 100 brawlers across 7 years of the game, and it's about 15 brawlers a year. You're looking at 150 brawlers in 10 years time. 150 new brawlers, so we're up to 250 brawlers. Okay, and then the pass is going up to $8.99, so $9. In 3 years to get to level 11 max, it's $330. That's insane. And approximately a new 45 brawlers if we're taking the 15 brawlers a year average. And then to max out in 7 years, it's $750 for 100 new brawlers. And then the pro is going to be significantly less brawlers, way more cash. Another 2 seconds to think about how much it's going to cost. Okay, it will cost you roughly in 2.5 years is $350 to level 11 with 30 new brawlers roughly, and then to max out $840. I've just thought about this now. How much is a new iPhone, iPad? I'm just gonna put up the prices there. Yeah, that's insane. Okay, so why has it got to this? So we need to look at why it's so expensive now. Like, I mean, it is obvious. So when I say we because I'm included in this demographic, when we played the game for the first 3 to 4 years, I'm so annoyed because I was here for like the second year. I was at the very beginning of year 2, so I missed out on the first year icon, but I've basically been here from the start. For the first 3 to 4 years, there were like 30 brawlers, if that, and you could just max them out easy because it's level 9. No gadgets, it was just 1 star power at the time, so just really easy, just max them out. But now with the release of level 11, new brawlers, hypercharges, and our buffies, this has extended the progression track further. But without like these 3, so level 11 hypercharges and buffies, per brawler it would be this much. For 100 brawlers, it would be this much, which is already 1 million coins less. The power points is different, but I don't know why it's like this. I must have done the maths wrong somewhere. Just focus on the coins for now, that's the main thing. And this isn't greedy Cell's doing, right? Not exactly. It's just a result of players wanting more content, more progression, and more enjoyability as the game expands and gets bigger and better, which is at the cost of new brawlers, new abilities, and now buffies. Personally, I really do like buffies. Like, I think they're good, and I think it's something new. I just think they've done them wrong. Not wrong, just too OP. Yeah, too OP. They're not expensive. They're actually really cheap for what they provide. They're just so broken, and because you can equip 3 broken new abilities, it's just ridiculous. Yeah, and that's what the problem with buffies is. Too OP, their abilities are far too game changing, and if they're a super or a gadget, you just cycle through them so quick. You can use all 3 at once, which is dumb. They should either be capped at 1 at a time, or 3 when you get to 1,000 trophies. I don't know, there needs to be a cap. As a free-to-play player facing someone with buffies, you're just dead. You're finished. Not every brawler has them right now, but that's just something that's going to come with time. They need to release at least 12 a month, like, in order to make it fair. And they're drawing away the focus on level progression, like getting to level 11 and all the star powers and hypercharges. And they're focusing on you just getting a buffy to be game breaking. It's ridiculous. I put this section in because it's not that I hate the community or I think they're stupid. I think they're fine. They're very lovely people, and they're very, very nice and supportive. I just think they're not seeing the other side of the picture. As much as they bring such new content buffies, they're going to bring a lot of problems. But the people that are saying they're glazing it are either players who have been maxed for a while because they played Brawl Stars since day 1 basically. They either paid to play the game, which is fine. I've got nothing against that, I do the same. And they just have enough cash, like real money cash, to then have a lot of coins and power points ready to spend on these buffies they've been waiting for a while. And they just don't realise the severity of buffies, especially Supercell creators, which I think are being shushed about it. I've been watching Kairos time, and like OJ and Lex and Ray, and none of them have mentioned how expensive they're going to be for the economy, and I don't know why. So I'm just going to have to assume that they're just being shushed by Supercell about it. They're being told not to like glaze about it. It's the same with OJ and Clash Royale. He has to try and put a positive face on for it. He did claim that level 16 was terrible, but he just had to deal with it basically. The only person, and he's not even a Supercell creator, I don't think, SnakeThug, like, he's the only one who said like they might be a problem. Check out his video because he's literally leaving this year. So please go check him out. Please subscribe to him. He's a legend. And he's the only one that I've heard a slight discrepancy or slight contradiction about it. But no one's going to listen to him because he's leaving. He's not going to be playing Brawl Stars next year. Buffies are amazing. And just no one's looking at the other side, I don't think. I mean, cost alone, they're stopping players from like progressing in the game without just being overthrown every other 2 games. I think 25k trophies is going to be hard, and even diamonds going to be hard if buffies are just going to be the next best thing. The other thing I think as well, I've literally only just memorized every single brawler's like gadget, star powers. Like I know what they all do, but like when they're using a super now, I have to think, what is this Buffy going to do? There's so many now. Like the combinations are crazy. Like, well, I say crazy because I've got to think about the super they might have, the gadget they might have, the hypercharge, which isn't that bad, but then I've got to think, okay, right, they've got this star power. What does this Buffy do now? Like, I've got to retrain my brain to just automatically think in that. And that's, I don't know if anyone's saying that. I've got to think about drafting in ranked. I've got to think about how I'm approaching battles and 1v1s, like in a team match, like if I'm 1-on-1 with another, like there's so many things to think about. Yes, we've just escaped like a coin recession, and now we're just being jumped into another one with power points as well, because why not? Now that they're the same price, and they will be cheaper, which is good, it's still not solving it exactly. So we've gone through all like the figures and stuff. What can you do as a player? Nothing. Just enjoy the game. Like, that's what I'm going to keep doing. I'm going to try and keep enjoying the game, but I just want you guys to know, and I want myself to know, that maxing out an account is going to be probably impossible. Unless you're spending that much money, it'll be impossible. So just play the game. Don't burn yourself out trying to play every day to max out. It's very unlikely you'll max out. Just enjoy the game. I think I'm going to be playing Sprout more than ever now, just because it's going to be the most fun before Mortis comes out with his new stuff. Please bear in mind, doing these calculations, I've taken, it's all Supercell data with the star drops and whatnot. It's not going to be 100% because, well, I haven't really thought about it much. I haven't included Trophy Road, daily star drops, record drops, the free stuff that they give. So it's all going to be like off calculations. I mean, Trophy Road itself could save 100,000 coins, which is, in the grand scheme, like only 5% of progression. It's still something, but it's not as big. So if you want, just knock off a year of every single, like how long it'll take. But maxing account is just not going to be possible anymore. We're talking millions of coins, whereas before 100,000 of coins. So yeah, but that's my concern with Buffies and the Brawl economy. As much as I think they're really good, and I think it's really fun to have something new, I am worried about, because of how expensive it's going to be for all brawlers, how just broken they are, and just how many brawlers we have now. And I really hope I'm not alone on this, otherwise this was a waste of time. But I think it's something that needs to be raised in the community. I haven't had my hands on any of the stuff, obviously, and I don't really know. I'm probably knowing as much as you guys, but if I'm wrong, just say I'm wrong. Like, I'd rather be told I'm wrong rather than just being glazed over. And if I am right, then I don't know, just spread the word, because it's Supercell's doing. Like, they obviously need more money because their game development over the years, it's fallen off. Like with Clash Mini, Clash Quest, Moko, and just the other smaller games that they've tried to make big, they're falling. Squad Busters, they've all just fallen off. Like, the golden age of Supercell is over, so they've just got to keep alive their golden age games, which is Brawl Stars, Clash Royale, Clash Clans, Heyday even, and now they're trying to keep Moko alive. I think it's going to die March. I don't see it lasting long. But with all that being said, I want to thank you so much. If you made it this long, please comment below if I'm right or wrong. Not about the stats, please, no, just about the general idea. The stats are probably very wrong, but yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, I found this interesting, like, subscribe. I don't usually do this, I just wanted to do this because I think it needs to be said if no one else is saying it. Thank you so much. Have a good one, guys.